For our A2 Media courseware, we'll be using Dan Hudson's original song Reprise to create a purely narrative conceptual music video. As it fits into the ambient electronica genre, we will struggle to make it performance or hybrid as there are no instruments used to showcase within it. Our target demographic is niche as it's not a mainstream or popular genre, despite fans being middle-aged white men. This is the audience profile we created to establish the stereotypes of a generic listener, including their fashion style, dark wave, the scene they fit into, their hobbies including writing, producing music, and their favourite artists. We intend to film in a variety of locations, a building, a motorway bridge, Western Crossroads, Magna and the local woods. We will have to be cautious about which building to shoot at as we need an extensive risk assessment in order to ensure our safety as it's very run down and the lack of roof is potentially a hazard. Therefore, we won't enter the house itself and simply use the outside property to film the more dangerous shots such as those involving smashing glass. In order to create these abstract images, we will need a range of equipment such as glitter, tinfoil, water, syrup, food colouring, a cigarette, lighter, glass bottle, car, clock and glow sticks. Some of these will be easily found at home, although things like the glitter and other craft props would have to be bought out of our own pockets. Even though they will be cheap to acquire, a budget will still have to be arranged where the four of us put in a certain amount of money each. As it's not a narrative story, there will be no characters featured within the video, with the exception of one male lead, fitting our target audience profile, whose silhouette will be portrayed in a couple of shots. Seeing as his face or any detailed features won't be shown, our only costume required is plain black clothes, adding to the dark concepts. We have lots of abstract shot ideas, which is where our array of props and equipment will come in. By researching Sir J. Einstein's montages and other ambient electronica music videos, such as Novelty Waves by Biosphere, we have been inspired as to what types of shots and editing would be the most effective and appropriate to use. These shot ideas include time lapses of motorways at night, bottles smashing on the drum beat, slow motion water ripples, deep pull force of glitter being thrown at and out of focus smoke. We have looked at the website called getmosh.io, where you upload an image and manipulate it and convert it into a GIF. This means that we can simply use a still image taken from the shot, edit it onto the site and use the GIF within our video to add more variation to the image sequencing. Because only a small section of the song includes vocals, there are barely any lyrics to create juxtaposition with using matching images. The vocals are also quite distorted, so they can be difficult to decipher. Therefore, an attempt to show a visual relation between lyrics and imagery will be pointless in that respect. The majority of our shots will be close-ups to add to the artistic images as we use pull focus to create the desired visual aesthetic. Medium shots will be used when portraying our male model as he is seen walking down streets and alleyways, etc., etc. Most of these shots will be steady at level. They use the use of a tripod to allow the camera to focus properly on the object. However, some shakier shots will be canted, angled and filmed handheld. We will be distributing our video on YouTube as well as on DVD as part of the Digipack. We discovered from a questionnaire that almost all of the respondents use YouTube to consume their music rather than through music TV channels or the artist blogs and websites. Links to the YouTube video will be posted across our personal social media site, Dan's music page on Facebook and other electronica fan Facebook groups in order to promote it and keep it circulating on the internet. The fact that it is of a niche genre with a smaller target demographic, we will have to make sure it will be promoted in these groups so it can be seen by our intended audience.